Hi, grade 11s. Today we are finding the equation of a hyperbola when they give you the graph. So I'm going to start with number A. And here they give me the graph and I have to find the equation of this function. So step number 1, because it's an hyperbola, we write the standard form down. We write that down and we look for what is the value of P and what is the value of Q. P refers to this line over here. If that line, the vertical asymptote, if it's a negative, our P is the opposite sign. So that means our P is a positive 1. And this Q over there, so this Q refers to the horizontal asymptote. So this one over here. And that line is called, if you can see here, this is 1 at the moment. So this line is called y is equal to 1. So the value of Q is 1. And if it's a positive on the graph, it stays a positive. Okay, now I put my P and my Q in. So I rewrite my equation down again. It's y is equal to A over x plus 1 because P is a positive 1 and Q is also a positive 1. Now our last step is to work out this A over here. So to work out A, we sub in any point on the hyperbola. Our point on our graph is this point over there, negative 2 and 5. So now I'm going to substitute negative 2 and 5 into this. So wherever there is an x, I write negative 2. And wherever there is a y, I write 5. So 5 is equal to A over, so there's an x. So this is negative 2 plus 1, and then plus 1 there on the side. Okay, step number 1, how do you solve for A? You bring the 1 over. So this becomes 5 minus 1. This stays here. We can simplify this, eh? This becomes negative 1. Okay, this over here, 5 minus 1 becomes 4. A over negative 1. And then to solve for A, we cross multiply. So we bring this side. So we multiply, we say 4 times negative 1. And the answer for A is negative 4. Therefore, the equation of the hyperbola is y is equal to A is negative 4, x plus 1, and plus 1 for Q. And that's the equation of the hyperbola. So let's look at example number 2. They give you the hyperbola. So my first asymptote is this line over here, where x is 2. Then my horizontal asymptote is this line over here. And this line is called y is equal to 0. So I'm going to write this in. This line is called x is equal to 2. That line is called y is equal to 0. I'm going to write my standard form down. Step number 1, I fill in the value for P and Q. P refers to the vertical asymptote, which is this the one over here. And if it's a positive 2, P is a negative 2. Q refers to the horizontal asymptote, which is this line over here. So Q is 0. So now I'm going to put that in. So y is equal to A, x minus 2, and then plus 0. You can leave the 0 out or you can write it down. It doesn't matter. Then our final step is to solve for this A over here. So to get A, we sub in a point on our function. So let's go look. Did they give me any points on this function? Yes, there's this 1 over here. That's the y-intercept. So that y-intercept is 0 and 1. So I'm going to go sub in that point now. So I'm going to sub 0 and 1 into my equation. So x is 0 and y is 1. So I write 1 is equal to A over 0 minus 2. And I leave the other 0 out. 1 is equal to A over negative 2. I cross multiply. 1 times negative 2 is a. So a is negative 2. Therefore, the equation of the hyperbola is y is equal to negative 2 over x minus 2. You can add the 0 or leave the 0 out. That's the equation of the hyperbola.